Howdy folks, it's the Aspie Cowboy here, and today we've got an exciting video. In this video we're going to be going to probably one of my favorite places in the entire world, and definitely one of my favorite states in the country, and that is the great state of Kentucky. So let's get to it, let's saddle up. We're about to review a restaurant, we're going to talk about what we like and what we don't like about it. And so yeah, it's going to be really nice, and I hope you enjoy it, so saddle up and let's get going. See y'all down south. Okay, here we are. We're about to get on the bridge here. Almost in Kentucky. I'm so excited to go back to one of my home states. Oh yeah, we're going over the bridge now. Yeah, let's... I guess we got some traffic, eh? Here's Cincinnati. Oh, there's a good view of the river. Kentucky on the other side. Just about there. You've already crossed in. Now we're waiting for the sign. There it is. I see it.
Down there, Joe.
Oh wow, yeah, there's something going on, huh? Wow. Yep, here we are. Shoot, Kentucky. Heck yeah. Wow, yeah, there's some fire trucks. Cop cars, holy cow. Did not know that was going on. Oh my goodness. Well, we're in Kentucky. We're back down in the south. So happy. Okay, everyone. So now I'm going to show you the clip I took of when we drove to the town. When we were on I-71 and we got off and we took a highway. It took about 12 or 15 minutes to get to the town where the restaurant is. And it's a really small town, a really rural town. And so I wanted to take pictures, take videos of the area because we've never been there before, So we're going to be taking some videos of it. And I wanted to put this in here. And then later on, maybe in a few days, I'm going to make a video of all the other bigger clips because I took a lot more clips of the scenery off the freeway and stuff, the mountains and stuff. So we're going to do a video of those because we got a lot of stuff to show. But I didn't want to make this video to be super long. So enjoy this clip of us going on the state route highway of Kentucky, the beautiful scenery, the farmlands. It really is beautiful. Highly recommend going down there if you haven't been before. And yeah, so just enjoy. We'll see y'all in a second. So here we are on Kentucky State Route 153. We're going into Smithfield, Kentucky. Small rural town. Trying a restaurant out. We've never been here before. That looks like a nice house, eh? Just going through the windy roads. Rural Kentucky. Oh, that's a really cool place, eh? Looks like it's sprinkling. Oh, there's a little pond over there. best. I can spend a whole day just driving down them. So I'm here at Our Best Restaurant in Smithfield, Kentucky. Very cool. I heard about this place online that's popular. Very beautiful Kentucky. And we'll be doing a review on the food. So stay tuned for this. Is a pretty nice view here. We're at, it's like a waiting area, I guess. Pretty cool. Yep, Smithfield, Kentucky is where we are. Okay, so here's my burger. Let me get this open. We got seasoned fries, look really good. And there's a cheeseburger with pickles only. And after I start eating it, I'll tell you what I think. And then we got some other stuff to try. Okay, so now I got a chicken breast, which they told me is really good. I love chicken, fried chicken. Then we got some cornbread. These look really good. Oh, smell good. Alright, we'll see you. Okay, so now let's get down to the review part of this video. So, you might be kind of confused because I keep going back and forth between the Kentucky video and me here at home. So, all that stuff was filmed in Kentucky, but, you know, I wanted to do post-commentary and put that stuff in the middle, like I said, talking about the little trip we took into the town. So, here's the review part. So, I was going to review the food on the road, but we were kind of busy and talking and stuff, so I didn't really have time to actually review the food right after eating. But I think I can give a pretty accurate review. It's only been like 2 days since we were there. So first off, what I usually do with these videos is I review them with an autistic point of view, where I talk about the noise, the sensory overload and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I wasn't able to take any video of inside of it. I wanted to because it had a really cool interior, like it really looked country and southern, you know. It was really cool. There actually was a sign that actually said Clarksville, Tennessee on it, which I thought was really cool. I thought about taking a picture of it, but I don't know if it'd be, you know, worth it. Maybe I should have, but I thought it was cool because Clarksville, Tennessee is somewhere where I've been to quite a bit. It's in the neck of the woods where I was raised, so I thought that was so cool. I was like, wow, we're like how many miles away from Tennessee, and we've seen a Tennessee sign or a sign for Clarksville. So anyway, so the interior was really nice. The aesthetics, it was a lot of decorations, a lot of cool stuff. It was really, really cool inside. If you like country stuff, or if you like just anything rural and just southern, I mean, of course that's me because that's who I am. But you know, if that's what you like, you probably like the inside of it. I probably should have taken at least a picture, but you know, I don't know. Honestly, I was just so hungry because I hadn't eaten all day, so I was just ready to eat. I wasn't really in the best mood to take a lot of videos and pictures, but you know, you can always go online, look at the Google Maps, and they got plenty of pictures of them inside. Of the interior, they've already got that's how. In fact, I guess I should tell you, I found out about this place from this happened a month or two ago. I talked to my dad about just taking a day trip to Kentucky, and that's what I wanted to do, but a lot happened in the family and stuff throughout that time, so we weren't able to make it to Kentucky. So originally I just wanted to go to the restaurant and then come home, but then my sister had her birthday, and so we figured, oh, we might as well come down because she lives in Kentucky and spend the birthday there. And that was a good idea. Unfortunately, it didn't always pan out perfectly if you read my Facebook post, but I might get into that in this other video. But so essentially what happened was we decided to go to the birthday, and then we would go to that restaurant for lunch on the way down. So that's what we did. And so I heard about this place about a month or two ago because I wanted to go to Kentucky, and I knew we couldn't go too far into Kentucky because, you know, it takes 4 or 5 hours to get down there from where we live. So I wanted to go somewhere I wanted to try out a place. So I looked online, you know, that's what I do. I like to do my research. So I looked online, and I found this place, seemed like the best place in the area that we could go to. It was off of I-71, which is where that's how we get down to Tennessee and stuff. So I read the reviews. Everything seemed great. It seemed to be one of the best places in all of Kentucky. A lot of people were ranting and raving about it. So, in fact, when we were there, it was super busy. Like, the whole place was full up. I don't even know if we could have gotten a table. And even while we were waiting for our food, more people kept popping up. You know, people kept coming in. There were a lot of kids. It was really loud, really overstimulating. But you know, we just took, you know, ate in the car because we were not going to deal with that. I wasn't. And we were, you know, we wanted to hurry up and get on the road and get down to my sister. So the food itself, or all right, we'll start with the restaurant. So the decor, however you pronounce it, that was really nice, really southern, really rural, really country. You know, that's my kind of thing, but that's me personally. I don't know. You know, it's up to you. If you like that kind of stuff, then you probably like it. Now, it was really loud. Of course, we were there on a Saturday, and it was like, we got there around 1 o'clock or so, a little after 1, so it was still kind of lunchtime, so it was really busy. I don't know, you know, this was our first time that we've been there, so I don't know what it's like on a weekday. But on a Saturday at lunchtime, it was very busy, really loud, very overstimulating for me. The lighting wasn't too bad. It wasn't really bright, but it was mostly just the noise and the crowd of people. Like, there were people everywhere. I had to keep moving around because people, like, you know, we were waiting for... one thing I would say is that there isn't much of a waiting area for people to wait for their food, like if they're getting it to go like we did. So you just kind of had to stand around in the restaurant, wait for them to bring it out to you. So we kept standing around, and people, you know, were walking by us. We had to move, and that was kind of annoying. So, I mean, I guess that's just a restaurant, you know, that's not much you can really do about that. But it was really loud. It wasn't the best for me personally, but yeah, if I were to go again, I'd probably would not want to go on a weekday at lunchtime, but that's just, you know, the time we had, that's what we had, what we could do. So, you know, yeah, that's how that was. I will say one thing I did like about the place was how on the side of the restaurant they had like a little area, like, I don't know what you'd call it, like a balcony type thing where there were some chairs and stuff for you to sit down and just kind of relax and kind of look out. And I'll take, you know, I'll put that video that I put a little clip in of showing off that balcony. It was pretty nice, really cool. Reminded me, I don't know, for some reason that place reminded me of Franklin, Tennessee. I have no idea why. It just, for some reason I got Franklin vibes. I don't know, I'm weird, I guess. So anyway, but yeah, I just sat there for a little while we were waiting for our food, watching the cars drive by, taking in that country air, you know. It's, oh man, it's so nice out there. You can just breathe the fresh air, you know, away from the wildfire smoke we got up here, away from the city pollution. It's so nice. It is. I want to move there so badly. Every day, I always try to find some way to convince my dad to move us down there. Anyway, I'm ranting. So anyhow, so that was the review of the restaurant itself. Now we're gonna go into the food. So I got, well, you saw what I got. I got a burger, I got a chicken breast, I got the fries, and I got cornbread. So we'll start with the burger. The burger was great. It tasted good. I think they charbroiled it or something. I think I could taste like, I'm pretty sure it was charbroiled or barbecued maybe. I don't know. I didn't really ask them, but it tasted really good. I love the taste of it. The quality was good. The amount of meat that it came with was really big. I think it was an Angus burger, chuck burger, I think they said it was called. I love Angus meat, so that was really good. The only downside with that was there was some pieces of fat in it I had to keep taking off. I don't like fat, and I don't really like fat in my burgers as much, so I had to keep picking off little pieces of fat out of the burger. But the burger itself overall was good. Would recommend that. The fries were really good. Loved them. The chicken was a little different. So the batter was really good. I like the flavor of the batter, but the problem with the chicken was it was a little dry. I don't know why, you know, I don't cook chicken, but I wasn't too keen on the chicken, and that's weird because when I ordered it, the lady who took our order, she says, "Oh wow, you're not gonna regret that. You're gonna love that." And I was that got me even more excited because I was like, "Yeah, I love chicken. And I can't wait to try this mom and pop style chicken place, you know, you know, chickens. I thought that'd be cool. Usually at a restaurant, I would just get one meal, like a burger or a chicken. But for this place, since, you know, we're only going there the one time and we weren't planning on going back anytime soon because we're so far away, I figure I might as well get as much as I can to try it all out to see how I like it. The chicken was definitely a bit dry. It was still decent, but I had to keep drinking water with it, which I don't really like to do. My favorite chicken place, if you want to know, my favorite place in Michigan that I like to get chicken is Crispy Crunchy Chicken, and that's like a Cajun style. Like they put a lot of good spices on there. I love that chicken. That's rarely dry, so they usually do a good job there. This chicken, I don't know if it was just a cook, they didn't do a good enough job, or they left it. Okay, sorry, the video cut off. So as I was saying, yeah, the chicken wasn't the best. I think it would probably be good if it wasn't so dry, but yeah, if you were ever gonna get the chicken from there, I definitely recommend you just tell them not to have it dry. I don't know what causes it to be dry, but I don't know, just talk to them about it. I guess that's what I would do if I were gonna get it again. So yeah, overall the chicken could have been better. It was still edible, it was decent. The batter was good though. I did enjoy the taste of the batter. The fries were good. The burger was mostly good. Then the cornbread was different. Usually I have cornbread. When I have cornbread, it's really like sweet, I guess. And this was really kind of bland. It was really different. Like, for one, the texture of it was different because usually the cornbread kind of looks like a muffin, or, you know, it's in that kind of shape. But this one looked like a pancake, and the flavor was very bland. Like, you couldn't really taste much. I don't know why that's the case, but it was just kind of not the best. I mean, I think I ate 2 of them, and the other 2 I just threw away, or I guess my dad could have them. But I just didn't care for them that much. So the cornbread was just kind of mediocre, really meh, you know. It didn't have much flavor. It just tasted like eating a pancake without flavor. That's basically how I'd say it. It's basically like a pancake without flavor. That's probably what I would call that. I guess it kind of tasted like corn a little bit. Like I could taste a faint corn taste, but not by much. You know, it wasn't. I probably wouldn't get them again. It just wasn't very tasty at all. So overall, I'd recommend this place. I think it was a really cool experience just getting to go to a nice, like, rural restaurant, a small town, you know. The food was overall decent. At least the burger was really good. The fries were good. The chicken, not so much. The batter, if it wasn't dry, it would definitely be better, yes. So that, I don't know, again, I don't know how it's dry, how that happens, but yeah, that would, if they could fix the dryness, that'd be a lot better. The cornbread wasn't the best, and so yeah, that was basically my experience with the food. My dad had a burger too, and he liked it. He said he loved the burger. He'd get it again. So I would definitely recommend the experience if you're down that way on I-71 in Kentucky. I mean, I recommend it just to stop in, just to get to, you know, to go to a small type of restaurant, a country restaurant. It's really reminds me of the places I went to when I was a kid, you know. It was really nice, and I'm sure you know, they have a whole bunch of other types of food. They have fish and stuff, so there's more that we didn't get. But from the food that I ate, it was overall, if I had to give it a score out of 10 in terms of all the food I ate, I'd probably give it maybe a 7 out of 10 or 6.5 out of 10, somewhere around there. Definitely, there was some good stuff. There was some negative stuff. It wasn't, but it never got terrible to the point where I was like, oh, I'd never eat it again. You know, I would definitely, the chicken would be better if it wasn't so dry. So if they could remedy that, that would be so much better. So overall, as for a review of the entirety of the restaurant, like the experience of being in there and everything, again, like I said, I was there on the weekend, so it was definitely a bit loud and noisy. But it might be better on the weekday when it's not lunch or dinner time. So for me, I'd give the overall ambiance or however you pronounce that word, the overall feel of the restaurant, probably about an 8 out of 10. The decor, everything about it, everything was really nice. It felt southern, it felt rural and country, just how I like it. So it was really a nice experience being just in the area, you know, looking around. The noise was, you know, if you go there and you have autism or you have someone on that, you know, a family member on the spectrum, you'd probably have to keep them in the car or get it to go or something. But overall, the experience was definitely very nice. I highly recommend it if you're into that kind of stuff like me. So overall, I'd probably give the entire experience probably, you know, about a 7 out of 10 probably. Just overall, and the food and everything included. I'd still recommend it. You know, just be prepared for some of the stuff I mentioned. But I would still recommend it. It's a really cool experience. You know, just being in a place like that is really cool, and something that you don't see very much of, at least here in Michigan, you know. Maybe it's more common down south. Of course, I don't really get to experience that as much because I don't live there currently. Hoping and praying that that'll be the case one day. But yeah, at least for me, for someone who hasn't been, you know, lived down there in years, it was a really cool experience. And if you like that kind of stuff, I definitely recommend it. If you're in that area, if you don't mind going maybe about 15 minutes out of your way, I'd still recommend it. It's something you should do if you're interested and if you're so inclined. So yeah, I'd really appreciate any feedback, what you think about the video, and we'll post the video of the other scenery clips probably in a few days. And we also got another video that we're going to be releasing as well after that. So we got some videos coming up. We got some good plans for videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. And we'll see y'all in another video, hopefully very soon. Thank you. Goodbye.